Yes, hello friends, Matt Burns here with Lander. So why even hire a session drummer? I'm sure you can program your own beats, and heck, you can probably play drums. I mean, drums are easy, right? Let's get into why you should hire a session drummer to play on your project, and some things to consider when you begin to work with them. Trust in a SME. Your session drummer is a subject matter expert. These are individuals who are fluid in the language of their instrument. You can utilize their vocabulary to help communicate the ideas in your song to the listener in a more effective manner. Gear. Most session drummers today are working out of their own studio, and they're able to record drum tracks for you remotely. If you are an artist who's producing their own content on a budget, or maybe you're a producer or a composer who's working out of their own space that's not set up to accommodate this instrument or this type of recording, or maybe you're just generally looking to save on expensive studio fees, then this remote option really is for you. A session drummer who's working out of their own studio is going to have access to gear that's specific to recording drums. This could include microphones, mic pre's, EQs, or even acoustic environments that have specifically been designed and treated for recording drums. Get a catered performance. A drum performance that suits your music and is designed to enhance your song. From its inception, this drum part is designed to elevate your music with human touch and human feel. It's totally custom. Get unique sounds out of the box. When a drummer records their instrument to your track, they're gonna tune their drums in a specific way that they feel suits your song best. They're gonna use specific microphones that they've picked out to most accurately capture these sounds. They're probably gonna shape their sounds with outboard gear like compressors or EQs. I'm rambling on here, but my point is, when a drummer records their instrument, you're gonna get sounds that are completely unique and really can't be found anywhere else. This is gonna help give your song a unique sound and a unique feel. Collaborative process. I grew up playing in bands, and you probably did too. Remember the feeling of making music with other people? Indescribable. Like, you don't have to play every instrument on your track, even though maybe you can. When your drummer is working on their drum track, it's a great opportunity for you to look ahead, maybe finish the vocals, or dial in that melodica solo that you're gonna overdub on the bridge. I know you're gonna do a melodica solo. The joyful experience of making music is often enhanced when we share it with other people. A lot of artists have told me that they actually lose interest in their music after a while. Collaborating with other people is a great way to keep yourself inspired and keep the project moving along. Let's finish it, right? Guys, I definitely recommend checking out the Lander Network. There are loads of talented drummers on there, including yours truly, from all different musical backgrounds and at different price points to suit your budget. So, what should you have prepared before you reach out to your favorite blast beat machine or deep pocket groover? Your music. You're gonna wanna have a working demo of your song to show your session drummer. Especially if you're working remotely, this is likely what your drummer's gonna record their part to. If your song has vocals, you're gonna want to include the vocal track. I'm stressing this because vocals tell us so much about the music we're listening to. They almost directly define genre, and believe it or not, they will really affect your drummer's performance, both rhythmically and emotionally. The demo that you provide to your session drummer can be as basic as a single instrument and vocal demo, or like a full-on MIDI mock-up. The general idea is that you want to give your session drummer the best reference possible so that they can decide if it's the right project for them, assess the work involved, and establish what they consider to be a fair rate to charge based on the task at hand. Tempo. Session drummers today will likely assume that your song was recorded to a click. Even though it's not hard to figure out, it's polite to just provide them with this BPM just to save them a little bit of time. If your music was not recorded to a click, this is something the drummer may want to consider when initially assessing your project, as it can just sometimes take longer to record drum tracks in this scenario. Orchestration specification. What instruments in the demo you've provided your drummer are being kept, if any? This information will drastically change your session drummer's approach in a way that will serve your workflow for the better, creating a tighter end product. Ins and outs. When am I playing? When am I not? If you don't hear any drums happening in the first half of your song, tell your drummer. This will save them so much time. Descriptive language. Learn to communicate the arrangement of your song using conventional song form terminology. Intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, solo, bridge. These are terms that your session drummer is going to understand. I'd like the chorus to be more intense than the verse, and I'd like the solo to be more intense than the chorus. This will really help your drummer shape your song dynamically. You can also familiarize yourself with the sounds and textures of the drum kit. For example, give me tight hi-hats in the verse, go to the toms in the pre-chorus, and then really wash out the ride on the chorus. These kinds of specifics will really help move the project along, and they'll help the session drummer bring your ideas to life. Whoa, that was heavy. That was heavy, bro. It was heavy. Guys, at the end of the day, it's all about communication and making awesome music. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Definitely check out the Lander Network to find session drummers to work with today. My name is Matt Burns, and I can't wait to hear the music you guys come up with, so get to it.